Okay, so on the right now we have 5 agents. Military, exploration, business, industry, and advanced military. Right, so here I would suggest you you go through all of the missions, just because there's so much free stuff you get. But let's start with military. This is just a note to say if you fail or decline a mission, you might not get another mission from the agent, or at least lose standing, and then they might not want to work with you. So this is the mission text, which is a bit daunting when you first start playing EVE, I think. But objectives are the important part. This is the location, which is the same system we're in. You're given this skill book, repair systems, and the reward is 1 Gatling autocannon. And if you do it within 5 hours, you get 2,000 of ammunition, EMPS. You can actually click on these, and they'll actually tell you what it is. That's not important for now. 5 hours. The bonus reward times are just ridiculous on EVE, so 5 hours is easily doable. Probably 10 minutes will be enough. But we're going to hit accept here. So if we click this button on the left here, inventory, we actually have our ship's inventory on the left. And my Reaper. A drone bay, which allows us to fly drones as well. A ship hangar, which has our ships in, and an item hangar. And we were given repair systems, so I'm going to right click this and click train to level 1. Which, yes, it's going to ask me, do you want to switch training skills? It's yes. Oh. So what you can actually do here is that when I clicked on the training queue, I clicked on this little bar below my portrait. Or if you click on your portrait, you can click open training queue. And I can see repair systems is now training first, and it only takes 8 minutes. Okay, so we have a Reaper, and I believe we've got no modules on it because we're just starting. So if you click ship fitting on the left, you can have a look, and we have got a civilian Gatling autocannon and a civilian miner. So we can mine and we can shoot stuff, but not very well because it's a rookie ship. If you hover over the wallet on the left, we have 5,000 ISK, which is nothing. This mission actually doesn't reward any ISK. Okay. We're going to go for it anyway. It might die horribly, but let's try it. So I'm going to click on dock. And we're going to fly to this location.
Warp drive.
So I right clicked and I clicked warp to. You can also see the agents on the side here. You can click warp to location here, or you can dock up at your agent's base. This system's going to be a bit more busier because there are actually other new players here. Right, so we're actually warping into the site now. So we could possibly be straight into combat. Here we go. Yeah, 2 ships on the right there. So one's really close, one's far away. And if you hover over your guns, it actually tells you what your damage projection is, or the range of your cannons. So we have a fall off of 4.7k and an optimal range of 750 meters. There are 2 types of weapons in EVE, really, long range and short range. Main types anyway. It gets a bit more confusing when you get to missiles and things. But if you have short range, you want to fight within your fall off, and if you have long range weapons, you want to fight within your optimal. Yeah, I think that's right. It's a bit confused because these weapons, it looks like it's the wrong way around, but it's a civilian autocannon, so it's not going to do much anyway. We're going to click a target, click the closest one, and we're going to hit orbit at 100 meters, which will make us orbit the target 100 meters. Though he looks like he's stuck. Oh, he's not stuck in the structure. No, that was just No, he's well away from the structure. And then we're going to hit target, the lock target. And you can see this bar going around showing how long it'll take to lock the target. And we're within our fall off, you can see here, 2,500 meters. And we're going to click this cannon here. And then you get the combat log in the middle of the screen. And while we're here, we're going to try and target the other enemy. But he's not in targeting range, he's too far away. So we've killed one ship, and you see this little wrecks left behind. You see it's got a little triangle. If the triangle is filled, it means it has loot. And if it's not filled, it means there's no loot. Okay, we got 3 more ships walked in, so we're going to click orbit on the next one. Where are they? Where are they? I'm not sure what our locking range is on this. Wow, it's pretty short. And we are pretty slow as well. Wow, 23. What is the target range on this? It's tiny. Is he flying? He's flying away from us. Well, we're going to go after a different ship then. Oh, no, this yellow box here means he's decided to target us. And when it turns red, it means they're actually firing on you. So we're going to orbit him. We can actually lock him now. Okay, so I'm orbiting. And autocannons don't actually use any ammo. So, civilian autocannons don't use any ammo, so we can just switch that on at any point. Doesn't matter if we hit or not. And here we are. So here is your health bar. You have shields, armor, and structure. And you can see our shields are starting to go down. So once your shield's depleted, then your armor starts getting depleted, then your structure. And then your ship blows up and you're left in a little pod in space. So you can have 2 types of tank in Eve. You can either be a shield tank or an armor tank, or you can be a 3rd type of structure tank. But not many people do that, unless they really know what they're doing. So you either want to be a shield or an armor tank, ideally, which you'll be able to do later on when you have modules. We don't have any modules on this ship. Well, we've only got the 2 turrets. But this set of missions should hopefully give us some new modules. So when you have those, you click on this fitting window. And you have these empty slots. You have mid slots, high slots, and low slots. And they all have different things. Mid slots are mainly for speed modules and shield tank. Low slots are for more damage and for armor tank, and high slots are for turrets. And you also have rigs which allow you to modify some of the bonuses to the ship. Okay, so we're getting 2 yellow boxes now, so hopefully this will be a bit faster. So we're going to try and lock both targets. We're going to stick with the first ship and we're going to orbit that one. This is flashing on the left. I think this means I've got it at the journal lock, so let's start shooting on the sky. You just mouse over stuff to stop it flashing. Okay, that ship's going down really fast. Let's start orbiting the second one. It might be orbiting a bit close because the cannons actually have a speed which they track at. So they might be missing because I'm too close to the target. Hopefully this will be the end of the mission as well. Yes, it is. So if you only minimize the journal, the mission, it actually pops up when you finish, which is quite nice. It also comes with a tick on here, but yeah. So we want to dock back up, so we're going to click here and click dock. If the mission is in another system, you could just set the destination and then it will just show up on your overview on the right what gates you need to take. Oh, and so the structures in Eve are actually collidable, some of them, and we are bouncing off this structure. It's important to know this is going to happen because if you get stuck in a mission and you really need to warp out or you're going to die, this can happen and you'll just be stuck there and you'll lose your ship. But more importantly, you can actually manually change direction while you're trying to warp. So if you panic and you're stuck in a mission and you're clicking everywhere, your ship's going to do nothing. So what you want to do is hit this button here, stop the ship, or you press Control Space, and that stops your ship from warping, and then you can click. And you want to move away from the big structures. This ship is quite small, so I'm hoping I can just turn it straight around and warp off. But otherwise we'd have to clear the structures totally. So let's try from here. So I think our skill queue actually just, we just finished training a skill. Yes, Repair Systems 1. Let's see what that actually was for. Required for small armor repairers. Okay, all types of armor repairers. Okay. So now we can actually fit these modules to our ship. If we get it to level 2, we can get hull repairers. Quite nice hull repairers as well, but I think for now the level 1 will be fine. So what have I got? I still got the Mumatov frigate training, which is going to finish in 7 hours. Okay, so now we're back in the station. We can click this button here, start conversation. I'm going to hide this because I don't want to know. And we're going to click complete mission. And we're going to click request mission. And what's this new one? Acquire the goods. We need to pick up 1 civilian, which is 5 meters cubed. If you go into your inventory, you see our ship has got 120 meters cubed of cargo hold, so we're fine to carry that. Granted items motion prediction. It's another skill book, which what's it do? 5% bonus per skill level to weapon turret tracking speeds, which is quite nice. We're rewarded with a new ship called a Slasher, which okay, that's well, this is new. I haven't seen this, so you can actually view the skins on the ships. This is much better than the rookie ship. Abandon your rookie ship as soon as possible. Right. And I actually get a ISK reward as well. So you see the timer again, 1 hour 32 minutes. That will be no problem. So I clicked accept. Before we undock this time, I'm going to go into the item hanger. I'm going to train motion prediction, because why not? And I'm going to open up my ship. My ship fitting on the left. I'm going to get rid of this civilian miner. Actually, I'm going to keep it in my cargo hold. And I'm going to fit this Gatling autocannon. And normally you wouldn't fly with 2 odd cannons, but I don't care. It's at this stage of the game you have no money, you have nothing, so anything you can fit, put it on. I loaded the ammo by dragging it into the ship, and I'm going to put the ammo in the ship as well, in the cargo, so we can load it while we're in space, if we in case we run out. So I'm going to undock with my new cannons. See, my DPS has already gone up massively. I think the DPS of this first cannon was 4.4, and this one is 10. So already got a massive DPS increase. Right, we're going to warp to this location.
Warp drive active.
And okay, optimal range is still small. I must be thinking of something completely different. Oh yeah, of course, full off is always longer than your optimal. That's how it works. But to be efficient with long range cannons, you need to be within your optimal. And to be efficient with short range cannons, you need to be within your fall off. You'll never hit anything if you're within your optimal range. So, I believe if you hit fully within your optimal, you will do full damage. And if you hit fully within your fall off, you have a reduced damage depending on how far away you are. I think if you're at your fall off range, it's half the damage of the weapon. But that could be wrong. You never know. where of course the long-range weapons will have a much greater fall-off range, much greater optimal range. But the advantage of the short-range cannons is they do much more damage, and they're much more fun to fly. I think so anyway. I like to get right up in people's faces and shoot. What's our notifications? All these opportunities hopping around. Wow, we've done loads already. I'm not sure if these actually give you any rewards, so I'm not sure. I think they're just to make you think of doing other things in the game. Alright, so we're approaching the ship. We're gonna orbit this one. And now I'm gonna wait until I get closer. I don't want to waste too much ammo. That's close enough. I should hit. Yeah. Gonna target. Oh, can't target more than 2 targets at once. Okay. I'm gonna start approaching this other ship and hopefully this. Oh, okay, he's dead already. I was gonna say hopefully it'll follow us, but it died so quick. Alright, so we're getting closer. I think this one probably has the civilians inside it. No, no, 2 more ships appeared. So let's get to these guys. Gonna orbit again. Okay, he's coming in. I'm gonna start my cannons. Hopefully they'll hit. Ah, no, they're just missing. I'm quite far away off. Okay, it's starting to hit. And I'm gonna immediately start going towards the second guy because I should pass by this one on the way and hopefully do enough damage to kill him. Yep. Alright, now coming in close to this guy. And he's dead already. Alright, so this time I'm gonna approach this. This time the ship dropped this cargo container by the side of its wreck. And this is where the civilians are gonna be. So once you're within 2,500 meters, and we are, you can open up the cargo with this button here. And you can either drag these into your ship or hit loot all and take all the items. And that means we finished the mission. And we can dock.
Warp drive active.
So each one of these missions is 10 parts long. So 50 missions in total, and they do actually give you a good starting point in the game. They give you loads of ships and ISK. At least enough to get started. And that's pretty important. You can do that, or you can try and go out mining, I guess, and just mine your way to money, but I think that's probably quite boring. It's a lot of time spent doing nothing and actually being inefficient because you haven't got any of the skills. And you can't train good skills until you've got enough ISK to buy the skill books. And if you do the missions, you get given the skill books for free. So now we've got a slasher. Let's request a mission. Rewards propulsion jamming. Granted items, 2 autocannons. Great. Let's accept this one straight away. Let's open up our ship fitting window and our inventory. Empty our ship and put it into our item hanger. Go into our item hanger. We're going to take these guns off as well. We want those things. And now we're going to go into our item ship hanger. And this ship here, so he's got a little 1 by it. That's the number of ships in the stack. But these are actually repackaged. You can't stack active ships. So we're going to right click and assemble ship, which changes its size dramatically. So at the moment the size is 2,500 meters. When we assemble a ship, it is 17,400 meters cubed. So if you want to transport ships around in another ship, you want it repackaged. We're going to make it active as well, so I just right click there and hit make active. And look at this ship, look. So much stuff. The other one had 2 high, 2 medium and 2 low slots. We've got 4 high, 4 medium and 2 low. We've also got 3 rig slots, which we probably won't use because we don't have any money. But, oh, also we have these little turret hardpoints here, so we can only put 3 turret hardpoints on. This is the missile hardpoints, but we've got none of them, so we can't put any missile launchers on. But we can put these 3 Gatling cannons on. We couldn't put a 4th on because there's no turrets for it. I don't think you can even do a mining slot. Nope. You could put other things on. It's like a utility slot if you want like a tractor beam or something. You could put that on. But yeah, I don't think you really need it. I think you can do a drone damage amplifier. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it's a rookie ship. It's not a rookie ship. It's a basic frigate. I don't fly frigates very often, so I don't particularly care. What we want to do is we're going to load these cannons with our ammo. Bam. All 3 loaded. We're going to load the rest of the ammo into our ship, and we're going to undock. What have we got to do? Didn't even look. Secret documents from somewhere. Destroy the pirates. Loot the secret documents. Let's get on it. Swoop straight in.
Warp drive active.
Right. So now we have these 3 cannons, and because of the same cannon, same type of cannon, 125mm Gatling autocannon 1, we can hit this button here, which groups all of them together. If they were different types, it wouldn't let you group them. So now you only have to press 1 button. I think this is good for the autocannons because they've got such a fast fire rate. But if you've got really large artillery cannons, I think they can be up to 40 seconds recharging. So ideally you want them ungrouped so you can fire individual cannons at individual targets, depending on what you need. So we're getting straight into combat here. There was a Weber drone coming in, so a Weber fire, yeah, there it goes on me there, actually slows down your speed. So I've got 1 web on me now, and you can actually see it, which target's webbing me here. And that's reduced my speed to 79 meters a second from about 300. So I want to kill this, otherwise we're gonna go nowhere. And he's dead. So now if we hover over here again, you can see, oh, it's actually 443 meters a second. No, I've been talking complete lies. 494 meters a second. I'm not sure what the Weber speed was on. I was just hovering over the bar here, and you can actually set your current speed if you really wanted to. It's useful for some things, but probably not for this. These things are dying pretty fast now. So the drones are normally quite quick, these little NPC drones. Oh, that wasn't the drone. Oh, he just killed him. Apparently finished the mission as well. I can see the cargo can on the overview here. I'm going to head straight towards it. So you don't need to finish the mission now. You could just pick up, empty this can, take this, and you can just dock up, and well, it finishes the mission, but you don't need to kill anything more. And there's no need, it's just wasting ammo if you kill everything. If you don't get any value out of killing the ships, then you might as well just dock up. I know on some of the more difficult missions, those ships can actually drop really nice loot, but that's not the case here, so we're just going to dock up and finish the mission. And what are we getting from this one? Propulsion jamming. This allows you to fit your ship with stasis Weber fires, that's the ones that slow you down, and warp scramblers, those actually stop you from warping off. So those ones are deadly. Deadly in PvP. And PvE. If you can't handle the damage and you get caught by a Weber fire, a warp scrambler, you're gonna lose your ship pretty much.